Hi everybody, I'm Vera.
Hi, I'm Christina.
And we're from... Oh, we don't have to say that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. Delete. Okay. What we're going to talk about today is starting your spiritual journey and how exciting it is and how confusing it is.
Yeah.
You know, because we've been getting so many questions about people... I call it being bit by the spiritual bug.
I like that.
Yeah, in a cute way.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of people get so overwhelmed, so confused because they go to, you know, different people that are saying, no, that's not true, this is what's true. And, you know, where actually we all know that all this philosophy and the spirituality kind of all blend together.
They really do.
You know, that universal truth is really true.
Exactly. You know? That's what I love about our Gnostic philosophy.
Yeah.
It's like an umbrella over many different belief systems and religions. And all of these tend to kind of overlap.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, and there might be little different things that, you know, like crossing phylums and stuff like that we don't believe in that Buddhists do. You know?
Right, like coming in as a dog in one life, and you know, because of course we don't believe that, but anyway.
But then it could be.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we'll all know when we get to the other side.
That's true. Absolutely.
So that's why I don't like to disparage anything or anybody about what they believe in. You know, because I told you guys about that one past life that I had gotten from this one lady, and she said she was a fish. You know, and instead of just saying, "Oh no, you know, you can't be a fish, you can't cross phylums and all that," and I'm just like going, okay, so what does it mean to you? What does it feel like? And then she just goes, well, I just keep hitting my head against the...
That's cool.
You know, so that was a metaphor.
Exactly, that is so cool because
for her life.
That was the message she was supposed to get.
Exactly. So what if I would have said, oh, that's not possible?
Exactly.
She would have, you know, lost out on, and I would have lost out.
Right.
On seeing that, you know, it's not always about what you believe. You have to incorporate what other people believe as well. And, you know, if you stop and listen, you can learn something, and it could be really interesting.
Yeah.
You know, and it may not still be your cup of tea or what you believe in, but it's food for thought.
Exactly.
So that's kind of how I feel about it. But also, I remember when I was starting out, whenever I first, you know, started becoming interested in spirituality, it was like, I think in high school, and I was going all over the place. I even looked at that L. Ron Hubbard book because everybody was reading it at that time.
Right. But that's
good.
You're searching.
And I'm just like, well, phew, man, I'm glad I didn't get into that.
Yeah.
But when I read the book, it was kind of going, well, that makes sense, you know, until it started getting really weird. But
right.
Yeah. So at the beginning it was okay, but you know, just going all over the place, and then eventually finding Sylvia, and then even then finding Sylvia, I was even more thirsty.
Yeah. For
information, and talk about confusing.
Yeah.
It is so confusing because you're like going, well, this book says this, but you know, I believe a little bit of that, and that's how she explained it, right? It was like you get a little bit of everything when you keep your mind open that fits for you. And what would she say? Something like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Right.
So I always remembered that too. And you can find something in even like one whole book. Is that Billy Finger's book? Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Well, it's about I guess life on the other side, or knowing that there's life after death, basically, is what it is. I cannot get into that book. I cannot. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't do anything
I
for
haven't
me.
read it. And it's interesting, too, because even the title, it's similar to what we believe in life on the other side, but it's not, but his take on it is not something that...
Well, it was his sister. Billy Fingers is the one that died and came back to talk to his sister, which is cool.
Right.
And it probably has great things in it. It's just I just can't get into it. I mean, I've gotten to the first few pages and I'm like, no, I can't.
Really?
It's so weird. I eventually will, because I want to know what other people, because other people are so excited about it. You know, so I want to know what they're excited about, right?
Yeah.
So eventually I'll read it. I know I will, but
You know, and I was going to say too, when I was a little girl, I grew up in Catholicism.
yes, did I.
But I always believed in past lives. And then when I came across Sylvia, it was just like,
But she did it for me. It was like
me
ding, ding, ding.
too. I just felt like it just resonated. It just felt so right to me.
Yeah, her book is what did it. And you know how I got her book? I told you before 1,000 times. From my mom when my mom died. It was part of the things that was, I didn't even know my mom was.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my mom was reading her book before she died.
You hadn't told me that.
I didn't? No, I thought I had.
But it's really cool.
Yeah, because I found it in her, my dad told me, you just take whatever you want. And I found this book and I started reading it. Yeah, so I started watching that People Are Talking. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Linda Potter came and asked me to go to a trance, and the rest is history, but yeah.
But you're so very right, because we don't always know. We might think, okay, this is it. But there's always more to learn. We've really discovered that. Even when, even Sylvia used to tell us that before she didn't believe that angels had wings.
Exactly.
Until one day she saw that they did. She saw an angel and it spread out its wings to show her, look, I have wings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, but we're always learning. It's like it just builds upon, and it builds and it builds.
They call it a living religion, right?
Exactly.
Because I could never figure out, well, what the heck does that mean? But yeah, you're always evolving, and you admit you go back and say, I was wrong about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Or if it doesn't fit, leave it out. Because she said if it's, a little bits of philosophy, if it doesn't all resonate, just take what resonates.
Exactly.
And that's what, I don't know, like what kind of advice would you give somebody that's just starting out, that is starting to read everything, and now they're more confused than ever?
Well, definitely what we were just saying is to take the parts that resonate to you. Mm-hmm. I mean, when we were at Sylvia's office, we learned so many different things. We learned about, psychic development. We learned about dream analysis and prayer and meditation and hypnosis and healing and all these different things. But, it's interesting because I still resonate to a few of the things more than the others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then those avenues are what helped me the most in my own life, because that's what I liked the most.
For me, it was when we were all starting to be in the ministry and all that, the hands-on healing was rough for me.
Me too.
It was, you know how we had to do the hands-on healing before or after church?
After church, we would do that.
I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I am not doing it. But
we did it, but
yeah. But what was cool is because I finally broke down and did it, I was doing hands-on healing on this one young girl, and I kept picking up a baby. Remember?
Wow, I remember you talking about this.
I kept going, I keep seeing you holding a baby. And I go, did you just have a baby? And she goes, I just lost a baby.
Oh, wow.
And I go, well, if this baby was alive, I go, I think you're going to have another baby. And then she came back and told me that she was pregnant.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so that was really cool. So that kind of opened my eyes.
That's really cool.
But still I had this thing because my grandmother, who I cherished with all my heart, my aunts took her to a faith healer, those holy roller type that says you're healed.
Yeah.
Well, they did that to her, and they told her to get up and walk, and she just goes, I can't walk. She had a stroke.
Oh.
And they told her that she just didn't believe.
I see.
And that wasn't the case. She did believe, And from then on, I was like, oh, faith healers are crap.
Right.
And then having to do hands-on healing, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But there's value to it, It's not like those people do it,
right?
Where it's all fake and they have ringers in the audience. But there's something to it. And then people that do have that the healing hands. I don't have that skill.
I don't either. But there is somebody that I won't even. I'll just make it real quick. I was having a hiatal hernia, which is an issue that I have, and from time to time. And there's a gal, and she doesn't really do it for a living, but wants to. And she did it. She put one hand on this side and one hand on this side and visualized an energy beam going through of healing. And it worked. I couldn't believe it. I had never been that, it never helped me that much that quick before.
Yeah.
By anyone.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like really into it. I mean, I was open to it.
You were at the point where you just needed anything you would try. Because it was so bad.
And it seriously really worked.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So that's why, I mean, now it's like you have hands-on healing.
Yeah.
Props. Yeah, because it is a valuable healing tool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I would just tell people too you can't tell them to slow down because nobody could have told me to slow down.
Right, yeah.
You just have to absorb everything, try to read as much as you can, and then just take what you want and leave the rest. You don't resonate to, like you said.
Right, yeah.
And eventually you'll calm down. Some people, we know a few people that are experiencers, and they're going to forever be hopping from one thing to another to another to another, and not really have, I don't know, how do you say it?
A home?
Yeah, that's a good thing. A spiritual home. Perfect. Yeah. So, and that's okay too.
Exactly.
They're experiencer, and that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to say really quick, if I was going to recommend an angel when we're on our spiritual path, I would, the one that was calling out to me the most was our guardian angel. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is, I think it's a personal reason, is because my guardian angel really helped me in the beginning of my journey. The first time I ever did a meditation, I was waiting to see meet my spirit guide. And it wasn't my spirit guide. It was my guardian angel that I tried to draw what I saw right here. And
not all of them look like that.
No.
Chrissy's.
And besides, I could never draw him as beautiful as he really was.
Yeah,
he was illuminating light. Yeah. I don't really know exactly how to draw that. But your guardian angel is with you throughout every experience that you have. And they're, when you're searching and you're on your journey, I would, really focus on visualizing your angel there, helping you and helping you to discern what's right for you and helping you on your path.
But you still can use that angel as a reminder that you have your angel around. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, definitely.
So.
Definitely, because they all, Angus has told us that our angels, they all, in the different phylum, they all look alike, but they have little variations. Like, say, their hair color might be a little different, or their eye color, or
and they'll come to you in whatever ethnicity you want.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. But anyway, so thank you for joining us today on your spiritual journey and sharing your time with us. So keep your light on.